passenger carriage. What a massively overlooked feature.
Yeah, he's on board.
Bad. Oh, it's so bad. Oh, God. So the whole center fell out. Catastrophic failure. All right, so let's see this. This is nuts. Clear to the T. I've never seen anything this bad. This is the center of that clutch. It just gave up and said, no, thank you, goodbye. Have you ever seen that? Oh, and one more thing, warranty. Yeah, it has a warranty, but I'm not going to ask them to do that. They're going to look at me like, yeah, exactly like all of you, like, oh, it should have lasted. Hey, what'd you do to it? You abused it. How much horsepower did you put in? Even if I pulled off everything I put on it, like the JB4 and the Venturi, again, those are bolt-ons, and it shouldn't really matter too much. And I understand that a computer and messing with that and all the torque and everything involved, I get that. I'm not going to hold Toyota responsible for that. Yes, I think it should have taken more. I've done this on other vehicles, and until I'm like way above the horsepower and torque, it doesn't do that. So again, 93 plus, map 3, was switching on to map 4 and 6 for the intake and all that stuff, but we didn't even get that far. So we'll eventually get a custom tune once we get the down pipe and the exhaust all situated, and maybe a bigger turbo. We're doing the springs and all that. I'll try to videotape any of that, so if anybody has any questions or is worried about pulling it apart since it's so new, you'll be able to have a reference. Alright, so final thoughts. I still got to pull the flywheel. We're going to do the single mass, probably clutch masters, because there's really not that many options out there. So final thoughts. I drive like a jerk, and I'm sure I abused the crap out of it, and we definitely put too much horsepower and torque into it. So these are all key factors. My only problem with the whole thing is it didn't last a day. You know what I mean? Didn't last a day. So that's my only complaint. So it wasn't that much horsepower, that much torque. So that's kind of how I'm looking at it. Like, even if I did that, it's not like I was revving 7,000 and dropped it, not even 5,000 RPM and dropped it. We were like at 3,500. So for it to catastrophic fail like that. And what's strange is we drove and did some passes, and then we went to dinner, no problem. It was coming back with the family, driving normally is when this happened. So literally we smelled it, like, what's going on? We pulled in, and that's what had happened. So I just think that's kind of crazy. I think they should be rated for higher. I get the comfort issue and all that, but it is a sports car, a race car. So it is what it is. We're obviously going to put a way stronger clutch in, probably a 6-puck, might even go 725. We'll see if I want to dual disc it. But yeah, everything came apart pretty easy because it's a brand new car, but it had 1,700 miles on it. So final thoughts, still probably a great car. Just if it had been out maybe 10 more years, instead of buying the newest one on the lot and all that kind of stuff, I think you'd have way more support. Prices wouldn't be so crazy. Just had it. That's just my feelings. Once I get the new puck and all that and flywheel, we'll do a little video on putting it in and trying to reassemble this thing from memory. Luckily I videotaped most of this, so I can just rewatch what I did. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. No, that should do it for now. Thanks.